Transformers issue 12. Oh man, really love this one. Let's talk about it. We're going to use my space system, story, pacing, artistry, characters, enjoyment. Each category gets a score between 0 and 2. 2 is the best you can get in any category. Starting with the story, 2 out of 2, man. This is just getting super intense. Like, I'm reading this comic and it's just like there's actually tension in between pages. You're like, oh my God, what's going to happen? Cliff Jumper was captured. They got to figure him out. Something happens with Shockwave. No spoilers. I won't spoil this. It's too early. Wow, it's just a continuing battle with the Transformers. And if you've been following my channel, you know that I've been doing more Transformers stuff. We're about to finish Headmasters tonight. So if you see this video on the day it premiered, tonight we're finishing off the Headmasters cartoon. We're talking about the last 14 episodes. But yeah, man, oh, this comic is awesome. Maybe it's probably the best comic that's out right now that at least that I'm reading. I'm not reading very many Marvel comics, but we know they're not very good. Love the end here. Beachcomber comes in at the end. I literally, at the last toy show, the last Transformers toy show, I actually bought a Beachcomber because I liked him so much in the issue I read. He's really cool. Yeah, everything's great here with the story, stuff with Elita 1, stuff with Optimus Prime. Just everything in general is awesome. I don't want to spoil it too much, so I don't want to really get too many details. But yeah, trust me. I mean, if you're watching this because you've probably already been reading this and you just want to see my opinion, well, my opinion is that it's awesome. And if you're liking it, then you know why. The pacing, it's 2 out of 2. The pacing on this comic is great. Like, you feel like it's very delicate because you feel like you've got a lot going on, but it also seemed like not short, but it seemed like, hey, that was awesome. I got a lot and I didn't have to sit here forever. I think a lot of people need to take some notes from this comic, which is to say that stop dragging stuff out. If you have a lot of ideas, put them all in here. Like, many plot points happen here to where there would be spoilers if I wanted to spoil it, but it's still a normal comic. That's the thing. A lot of times when I see something and it's like a 40 pager or something like that, I'm like, oh dear, this is going to be slow. This one seems perfectly paced. Like, there's like a lot of fighting. There's good character stuff. The story flowed through it. I wasn't bored. I didn't know exactly what was going to happen. So that's good. Yeah, everything came together. The art, I'm kind of torn. I go back and forth on the art here. Look, it's subjective. I think I'm going to give it, I want to give it a 2 out of 2 just to say the art is awesome. There's some parts, though, where I can't really tell what exactly is going on, and you kind of have to be like, okay, it's one of these, like, I got to go back a little bit. But it is really neat. I'll give it a 2. Screw it. I'll give it a 2 out of 2. It is really neat. They've done a good job. The IDW, some of the art in IDW to me was like bloody out of this world. But this is pretty good. I can't show you that page. I can show you this page. Like, it is still awesome. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just give it a 2 out of 2. Look, it's awesome. This comic is great. There's Cliff Jumper. I'm really getting pumped up for Cliff Jumper. They've really done a great job of promoting him. Look, Bumblebee, I never thought he was that great. You know, and I just, again, if you've been following along my channel, I just watched and reviewed all of the cartoon up to the last Headmasters in order. So to me, Bumblebee was like, yeah, he's all right. Like, I don't see anything awesome about him. I guess the movies pumped him up. But Cliff Jumper's so cool based in this comic. I really like Cliff Jumper a lot. So 2 out of 2 for the art. While I'm talking about the art, I want to mention my channel sponsor, beardedshirts.com. Check this one out. Printed all over. They have sales on all the time. They do. They don't have any Transformers yet, but I think they're getting some Transformer shirts as we speak. But they've got tons of Marvel and DC, so X-Men, and they've got Secret Wars. They do have G.I. Joe. They've got some heavy metal magazine like for Zeta and He-Man and that kind of stuff. Obviously, tons of Legion of Superheroes. So check them out. The link is in the description below. Okay. Characters, I'm going to give it a 2 out of 2 because I love the characters in this. Elita 1 and Optimus have a great discussion. It is a bit sad, actually, but like, I don't know, it was just done so well for me. Shockwave is a piece of garbage and he's great. As I said, Cliff Jumper has leveled up. I have to say Carly has really leveled up in the cartoons, and she is there throughout, even into including Headmasters. She's all right. Like, she's just there to be there, right? They focus a lot on Daniel, who they make an annoying kid, especially in Headmasters. but I didn't feel that she was really a character, but I feel like she's more of a character in this. And I kind of like her. I like this Cliffjumper and Carly relationships that's developed. Beachcomber to me is just so cool. All of a sudden, like Beachcomber, who would have thought that guy, you know? So congratulations to the guys here. They've done a good job of taking some of the lesser bots and making them better. And then of course Optimus Prime is the friggin' best. And enjoyment factor, I'm gonna give it a 2, man. I gotta shill out on this one. I'm gonna give it a 10. I don't know what to tell you. I don't want to give it a 10, but I gotta give it a 10. No, look, I like getting a comic, reading it, and being happy, and I want to read the next one. That's what this is all about. This is why we're collecting these comics, to like them. I don't want to buy one and then have to read it and be like, wow, this is crap. And then I come on here and I do my space system and I say, oh, it's a 6 out of 10. And you're like, oh, it's okay, I guess. Right? Like this is what I do a lot of the times, because I'm just reviewing it to review it for you guys to get my thoughts on it, maybe even save you some money. But I'm not going to save you money tonight. You have to buy this. Why are you not buying Transformers? Go buy it. Yeah, I love it. It's 10 out of 10. Sorry, shill alert. What are you gonna do? This entire series has been a banger. Like I think the lowest I gave an issue was like a 9 or something. So to me, it's a fantastic series. Make sure you check it out. If you like my space system, please like the video. Consider subscribing to the channel. Check out the Transformers playlist. Lots on there. That's it. Until next time.